I bet you're surprised to see me again. Yeah, I'm Mr. Verb Tense System from way back in Chapter 1. I couldn't resist popping in one more time. I just have one thing to say. When something's in progress, you use progressive verbs, even in conditional sentences. Now, these are true events in progress. You are looking at this computer screen right now. You aren't doing something else. And these are progressive verbs in conditional sentences. If you weren't looking at this computer screen right now, you would be doing something else. Well, that's it. Gosh, it was good to see you again. But for us, this is goodbye. Oh, I have to go now. There's a new learner who's just starting out in Chapter 1, so I'd better get back there right away. So long.
Sometimes one clause can talk about past time and another clause can talk about present time, in regular sentences or in conditional sentences. Here's the regular sentence. I didn't go to bed early last night, so I am tired now. That's true, but, well, now listen to the conditional sentence. If I had gone to bed early last night, I would not be tired now. That's what Chart 26 points out.
I have an odd little pattern to tell you about. Sometimes you don't need if in an if clause. Can you imagine that? Anyway, sometimes you can omit if with no change in meaning. But you have to invert the subject and the verb. That means put them in the opposite order, with the verb first and the subject second, just as in questions. Were I you, I'd accept the job. That means, if I were you, I'd accept the job. Well, that's about all I have to say. This is just a minor variation in conditional sentences. Should you be interested in this grammar point, Chart 27 will show you how it works. Had I thought it was terribly important, I would have told you about it earlier. I think you'll find this one particularly interesting. Sometimes you have a result clause, but you don't have an if clause at all. You use verbs like would do or would have done, even without an if clause. The if clause, you see, is implied, not stated. I would go to the movie tonight, but I'm too tired. As soon as I say, I would go to the movie tonight, but you know I'm not going to go to the movie. Here's the implied if clause. I would go to the movie tonight if I weren't too tired. I'd tell you more, but I think you see what I'm saying, don't you? I'd give you another example, but you can see some in Chart 28. And now, my friend, I'm afraid this is our sad goodbye. I've enjoyed every minute I've spent with you. If you ever need any more help with if clauses, please be sure to come back and visit me again.
It's only human to have me in your life. I'm Wish. Having wishes doesn't mean that we don't accept reality. It only means that we can imagine different possibilities, especially when we're less than happy with the way things are. You use me, Wish, when you want reality to be different, to be exactly the opposite. But since that's not truly possible, you use conditional verb forms with me. For example, I don't know how to dance, but my goodness, it looks like fun. I wish I knew how to dance. I can't speak Chinese or Arabic or Spanish, just English. I wish I could speak many different languages. I'm not a real person. I'm a cartoon character, so I can't ever leave this computer. I wish I were a real person and could walk outside in the sunshine. I didn't have a lot of friends when I was growing up. I wish I had had lots of friends as a child. How about you? What kinds of wishes do you have? Just one last quick note about expressing wishes, and that's about using would. You can use would simply to say you want something to happen. It may happen, or it may not. I wish Anna would call. I'd like to talk to her. Sometimes you can use would to make a request. I wish you would email me more often. I like to hear from you. This is just a small clarifying point about using would after wish. And now I say goodbye for all my friends in this chapter on conditional sentences. We wish you the best of everything in your life.